Welcome to day 41 of the 100 Days of Me Challenge, MEE, meditation, exercise, and self-expression. It is super cold, wet, and windy out here today in Houston. The temperature dropped from yesterday we were in the 60s, 70s, but now we're in like low 40s or something like that. But it dropped pretty significantly. Alright, so for the self-expression part of my video today, I want to share with you about a skill set that that is super useful whether you're young, you're old, you're middle age. It doesn't matter, right? Like a skill set is super useful in life, in career, especially when it comes to earning money, basically. And it's a skill set that I've been teaching my kids since they were at a very young age. And and so I'm going. One of our sons is 16-year-old right now, and and so I've been teaching him about entrepreneurship, how to make money. When he was, I think, 10 years old or so, it used to be he was our firstborn, and we would spoil him with everything. I mean, probably everything he wanted, he got. And I think when he was about 10 years old, I believe, it's when I noticed, like, we were living in a 4-bedroom home, and game room and all of that stuff. And we have two kids, and they were both sleeping in our room, and the rest of the rooms were pretty much stored with their toys. And I just thought that was kind of ridiculous, right? And so since then I decided that that we're gonna provide them with the necessities, but for things like toys and games that they wanted, we wanted them to learn to earn their own money and buy their own stuff, through doing chores and stuff like that. Nothing too difficult to do to earn money, doing the dishes, pressure washing the house, simple stuff like that. And so at 10 years old, who's now 16-year-old, as wanted to buy some stuff, some like games and stuff. So I started teaching him to learn how to negotiate, like how to buy and sell off of Craigslist. And back then Craigslist was more popular. Facebook Marketplace didn't exist back then, but same kind of concept. Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, and finding used items and negotiating them through messaging them. So at 10 years old, he's learning how to negotiate through texting, and that skill set has gotten him pretty far. He's been able to buy a lot of things very inexpensively, and he's also been able to sell a lot of things and earn money that way to buy more stuff that he wants. So sell the stuff that he doesn't want and buy the stuff that he wants, right? And so now he's 16 years old and he wants to buy a car. So I figure it's time to level up and teach him to buy and sell bigger ticket items. Because the small stuff that he buy and sell, make a few bucks, and maybe make a few $100, but it's time that he learns to make a few $1,000 or tens of thousands. And so I'm starting to teach him real estate investing, and I've been looking at, okay, well, there's so many different aspects of real estate investing. There's buy and sell quickly as is. There's flipping, where you actually fix up the property and put it on the market for sale and flip it. There's buy and hold, all of that stuff. And so I thought about what's going to be a really good skill set for him is basically learning to do marketing, how to source good deals, kind of like the way he did with Craigslist, but this time he's going to be finding off-market deals, meaning that going directly to homeowners and making them offers. And so, so marketing basically is like the number one important skill set when it comes to to learning how to earn money, right? And then the second skill set right after that is basically sales and negotiations. And so which he's also been doing. Like I said, he's been all negotiating through text messages. And people always get surprised when we meet up, and I tell them that he's the one that they've been negotiating with, and they get very surprised at how good he is, even for a little kid. And so now so now I'm teaching him marketing to find deals and also negotiating those deals. Right now I'm the one that's putting it under contract, but pretty soon I'll be teaching him to do that as well. And so that's that's my share for today. Is like whether if you have young ones in your family or if it's you, learn how to market yourself. And marketing is very simple. It's basically like it boils down to this. It boils down to how many people know what you do, and how often do you remind them of what you do. Okay, so very very simple, right? So if as real estate investors, our job is to get the message out to as many homeowners as we can that we buy real estate, whether it's houses, land, apartment buildings, whatever it is, right? So getting as many property owners to know what we do, and then reach out to them often, right? So how often do we reach out to them to remind them that this is what we do? And so that's all marketing is, really. It is not, don't get too complicated, with like, social media and Facebook marketing and Instagram marketing, and, all direct mail and all of that stuff. Those are all tactics, right? But it boils down to just being out there, letting everyone know what you do, and be consistent with reminding them of what you do. And that's all marketing is. So that's what I'm teaching my kids, and I recommend that you teach your kids that as well. So all right, so that's my share. Now it's time for my push-ups for today. I'm trying to find as dry of a spot as I can. Most of the spots are pretty wet here. All right, and I have Buddy here as well. You want to say hi to Buddy? Buddy, say hi. All right. So, I believe I did 75 push-ups yesterday. I don't remember. 75 the day before, something like that. Anyways, 76 is my goal. Seventy-three. All right. 73 it is. All right. If you haven't started yours yet, you can start your 100 Days with Me challenge today. Today's my day 41. It's New Year's Eve. You can start yours today, the day one. At the latest, start yours tomorrow on New Year's Day as your day one. Alright, with that, thanks for watching. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.